welcome to the first episode of Twirl Around the World. I'm Lexi Judah, and I can't wait for you guys to get to know some of the Big Ten featured twirlers a little bit more.
Hi everyone, my name is Kimberly Law. I am a junior at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and I am the Cornhusker Marching Band featured twirler.
Hi, my name is Shannon Doyle. I go to the University of Minnesota. I'm a senior and I am the maroon twirler.
Hello, my name is Marcy Miller. I am the twirler at the University of Michigan and I am a sophomore.
Hi, my name is Maddie Long and I am a sophomore at the University of Maryland and I am the UMB featured twirler.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylene Spandau and I'm a senior at the University of Iowa and I am the University of Iowa Golden Girl featured twirler.
Hi everyone, I'm Julia Archiola and I go to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. I'm a sophomore and the Marching Illini feature twirler.
Hi, I'm Tiana Selby. I'm the Rutgers University Scarlet Girl and I'm a grad student.
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Coy, Purdue's 31st Golden Girl, and I'm a junior at Purdue.
Hi everyone, my name is Jillian Brooks. I'm a junior at Penn State and I'm the Blue Sapphire feature twirler.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Wallace and I go to Northwestern University. I'm a sophomore and I'm the Wildcat Marching Band featured twirler.
Hi everyone, my name is Lydia Zavinsky. I attend Michigan State University and I'm one of the Michigan State featured twirlers.
The really cool thing about all these twirlers is that they're a part of the CBDNA Intercollegiate Marching Band performance that's happening January 2021 at the National Collegiate Football Championships. So make sure you go check out Intercollegiate MB on Facebook to keep up with all of those announcements. So let's start off with one big reason that I just mentioned why we're all here together. The Intercollegiate Marching Band performance. So not only are all of you guys representing your universities, but you're also representing the Big Ten, which is a really cool thing how we have all the Big Ten schools represented in this event. So starting off with just our featured twirlers, I'd like everybody to kind of tell us why they're so excited for this, kind of how it's different than any other performance. We're going to start with you, Kylie.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this performance. I think it's just so great because most of us haven't been able to be on the field or even in our stadiums this year to twirl. So it's really just a great way for all of us twirlers to kind of do something together and perform to the crowd that we've been missing out on this year.
I have to agree, especially as a senior not being able to do a lot this season. It's a big honor to be able to actually do something really cool to kind of end out my school.
For sure. All right, we'll move it along a little bit so everybody can get to know you guys even better. So definitely keep an eye out for all these twirlers during this performance. They'll definitely catch your eye. So beyond twirling, let's talk about how all of you guys chose the school that you're at, kind of how you got into baton twirling, just a little bit about your background so everybody can kind of get to know you guys a little bit better. Let's start off with Kimberly.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Southern California, so quite a big change from Nebraska, but I chose this college because I am a chemical engineering major and because of the marching band, of course. And I started competing with baton twirling at the age of 4, so pretty much my whole life.
I started twirling when I was 6 years old. My mom was my first coach. She was a twirler when she was a kid. I chose my school because when I went there for the audition, I went during drum major auditions and everyone there shook my hand and introduced themselves, and I knew that that was the environment that I really wanted.
Originally, I'm from Ohio, so being from Ohio, choosing to go to the University of Michigan was a bold choice of mine. But ever since my audition, I've fallen in love with it, and it is the most amazing place I have ever experienced. And luckily, I get to twirl here as well. I started twirling when I was about 7, and my mom also was a twirler, and so I got into it because of her, even though she always told me, you don't want to twirl, you won't like it. But here I am, and I'm loving it.
Okay, so I'm also a second generation twirler. Born and raised in Maryland, I live 15 minutes away from my campus. So I grew up going to games, and I've just always loved the atmosphere of University of Maryland. So that was my main reason of choosing it. It's just always felt like home to me.
So I'm actually from Wisconsin and I grew up at a studio called Julie's Touch of Silver. My mom wanted me to be a cheerleader actually, but she put me in dance classes and I ended up falling in love with dance and baton. So I started coming to Iowa games when I was a freshman in high school, actually to watch Whitney Secker-Anderson, the Golden Girl, before me, and just seeing how much she loved twirling on the field and how much fun she was having and how into it she got really inspired me to work for this position, and really was the ultimate reason why I wanted to come to Iowa.
Hi, so I've been twirling for about 15 years now. I actually don't have any family or friends that ever did it. I saw it in a parade, I guess, when I was 5. And then there's history from there. As a lot of you guys know, this is my first year at University of Illinois, and I was a transfer student, so I went to Baylor for a year. And the ultimate reason that I came to Illinois was because, one of the reasons was because I wanted a complete change of scenery. And so coming from South Florida, Illinois was a big change of scenery. And also I knew that the environment was a place that I wanted to be in when I visited in high school. And I'm glad that I'm finally in the place where I belong.
Hi, I've been twirling for about 9 years. I actually started baton twirling at the same time as my younger sister, who now twirls at Rutgers currently with me. And the reason I chose Rutgers is because I'm from New Jersey and I grew up going to Rutgers football games. And I saw the featured twirler before me, Erica Reichert, and how amazing she was, and she really inspired me to want to come to Rutgers and audition and be a twirler at Rutgers.
So I started twirling when I was 3 years old, and my mom saw the Celine Twirlettes because I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Celine Twirlettes happened to be right there. It's a really big twirling group in Michigan, and so she signed me up right away because she thought it's such a unique sport. And to be honest, I was absolutely terrible my first 2 years until my dad finally stepped in and was like, okay, like something's got to change here. Like maybe baton twirling isn't your thing. And then once he started practicing with me, he was really able to motivate me. And so shout out to all the baton dads, but he helped me fall in love with the sport. And then I decided to come to Purdue because it was far enough from home, but still close enough to let me develop into my own person. And so I really love that Purdue has such an amazing twirling program, and I got into the honors college and they have such a good academic program as well. And so it all sort of came together in the full package. And since then, I'm so thankful for all the opportunities and connections I've been able to make here.
So like a lot of other people, my mom also twirls, so that's kind of how I got my start. But I'm from Michigan, and I always knew that I kind of wanted to go to a Big Ten school. It was just kind of like my dream because I grew up watching Big Ten football because my mom actually went to Michigan State. But when it came time to look at schools, I pretty much fell in love with Penn State. It pretty much had everything I wanted. And one thing that really made me like it a lot was there's also a majorette line here. So there's 14 girls right now in the majorette line. So it's been a great opportunity getting close with them and meeting other twirlers. And also it was a great academic fit, and I just really loved the campus as well.
So I actually have never had any family members twirl. I'm from Wisconsin, and I started twirling at the age of 6 with Revolution's Twirling Club because it started out of my elementary school. So it was just kind of a unique opportunity, and I've kind of grown with the studio. So I started competing solos when I was 15, and I actually did not think I would be twirling in college. But when I got to be a senior in high school, the thought of ending my twirling career kind of left me heartbroken. And so when I decided to go to Northwestern, I reached out to the band director because they usually don't have a featured twirler, and just kind of inquired about the position, and I got an audition. So it was a really great opportunity for me to go to an amazing school and continue twirling and doing something I love.
I actually started twirling when I was 7 because my mom saw a newspaper ad for the TWIRLs, and she actually wanted me to get into twirling because she didn't want anything to do with the dance world. She didn't want anything to do with hair and makeup or anything, and lo and behold, she got herself into something a little more competitive. But I fell in love with it, and I'm actually from Michigan, so I knew I wanted to stay in state, and so I am actually a trailblazer because my family is a Go Blue family, and that is a negative word here in East Lansing. but I toured the campus and I absolutely fell in love with it. And after I accepted my position here, I was really taken under the former future twirler Taylor and my coach Sarah. They took me under their wing and showed me their side of the campus and all of the twirling traditions here, and I just felt even more in love with it.
Thank you guys so much for joining me and getting to know some of these Big Ten featured twirlers. Definitely keep an eye out for coming episodes to get to know them even more. To do that, make sure you subscribe on YouTube to Style Plus Band and check out Style Plus _band, Intercollegiate MB, and Twirl Around the World with Lexi on Instagram to stay up to date. Plus, all of these twirlers, their Instagrams are going to be below, so make sure you definitely check theirs out as well. So we'll see you next time. Bye.